Hey guys, it's Jamila. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about like rare finds at the thrift store that I've run across. I have been reselling part-time since 2020. I've been shopping at the thrift store basically, all my life. It wasn't until just like, I guess, the last few years recently that I guess I would notice that you can find really good things and name brand things at the thrift store in excellent condition. So when I say rare finds, I mean something that you don't see every day, and sometimes it can be personal, something you've been like looking for a long time, or something that you found you were like relieved you didn't have to pay full price for it. So whatever rare means to you. But in my case, I'm going to talk about just a few things today, mostly media that I run across, and some I decided to keep, and some I did sell. Now, I will probably do like a part 2, part 3, part 4, for example, in regards to rare finds, because some things that I have found, I have sold them, and I have to like look up the picture or video of them to kind of like connect it to the video, and that way it'll convey like the true feeling and emotion of what it's like when you actually find that item, and of course what it's like when it sells and it brings in way more than you paid for it. And on the other end, the buyer's happy. They have been usually looking for it for a long time, or it's something that's sentimental to them. It can bring back memories, etc., etc. So it's kind of like 50-50, give and take on both ends in the thrifting and reselling world. So one thing that I found that is rare to me, and I was very excited when I found it, is this. So I found this, New Moon DVD at some thrift store, because mind you, I've been thrifting since 2020 as far as in regards to the reselling portion of it, and I've gone to, I'll probably say maybe hundreds of thrift stores, or even been to one thrift store like so many times where it can reach up into the hundreds. And so I can't even remember what store I got this from, what thrift store I got it from, but it's the New Moon Blu-ray. But the thing that was rare to me about it is when I opened it, it had this inside it. So when I opened it, it had this, well, has this like little piece from the movie, some film thing from the movie, and I thought it was super cool. And so I did actually have this posted one time online, and the buyer kept going back and forth about the price with me until eventually I just kind of got tired of it, to be honest. I mean, I worked full time. I had to go to sleep. I didn't have time to, argue and debate about a price. It's like either you want it or you don't at that point. So I just took it offline and let them be. But that's super cool, and rare to me to find this inside, of the actual Blu-ray. So that was really cool and rare to me. So that's one thing. Also, too, another DVD that's for me personally. This is an older movie called Paper Moon. It's the O'Neill, family, like Tatum O'Neill and her dad. And then it's in black and white, but to find it on DVD at a thrift store for like $1 was super rare to me. And my dad used to watch this movie all the time, and I like it, I love it. So I had never seen it. And usually sometimes when you're at the thrift store and you run across a DVD, it's either like empty case or it's scratched to hell, you can't even watch it. And so to find one in pristine condition, which how my DVDs look, was super amazing, to me. So very rare to me. Love it. Gonna keep it in my own personal collection. I like that. This DVD here, it was so funny when I found it. I watched this movie myself on YouTube so many times, and it tickled me when I saw this on DVD. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Because they have a part 2 and part 3, and this is the first part. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I found this movie at the thrift store on DVD, pristine condition. This is definitely going to my personal collection. Love the movie. So just like, kind of like a romance type, drama type movie. So just super excited for that. So again, that's rare to me. Another thing I found at the Goodwill bins of all places was Nicholas Sparks' Dreamland. I literally have every single book that Nicholas Sparks has ever written, besides his most recent two. But to find this at the bins in like nearly new, pristine condition, I was like, oh my god, wow. So I didn't have to pay full price for it or anything like that, and it's definitely gonna get back on my shelf in my collection. So super excited for that. Another thing I found, again, to me that's considered rare, and this is mostly media again, was this book, West Side Story. Now this is funny. I remember I got this at a Salvation Army in Michigan. I used to live in Michigan. That's a whole different story for a different video, but actually they had two. And so I was shopping. I had my shopping cart near the books and media, and a guy was shopping next to me, and he grabbed the book out of my cart. And I was like, oh, just so you know, like, not this book, the one that, the second one I found. I was like, oh, just so you know, that's my cart. I'm putting it together. I'm buying that stuff. And I'm like, but I have this book too. So you can have that one if you want it. And, I can have one, you can have one. So no love lost there. Like, I'm not greedy or anything. Like, I only needed one. So I'm like, you can have the other one. He was very thankful because, obviously he was like a book lover too, and he recognized something good. So that's a good, rare find to me. And the last book, which is again to me a rare find, I'm going to keep it forever, Valley of the Dolls. This is a great book, great story. I've seen the movie. I have the movie. I found this book one other time. It was, I think, the 50th anniversary edition. I did sell that one, but this one I'm going to keep it. I love how it had the little pills. Oh, it had the little pills at the... yeah, on the cover of the book. Is so cute. And yeah, just really rare to me. A great book, great story. So I'm gonna keep that for myself. And the very last thing, which again to me is rare, and I'm it's posted. She hasn't sold yet. This really cute Native American doll. It's a little bit dusty. I have to clean her off, and I'm probably gonna put her in a box for when she does sell. But it had the tag still on it, and all the feathers and the hair and everything. And when you lift up her hair in the back, it actually says like what number she is. It's like number 36 of like 400, something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so rare. Like, how did no one even notice that when they were we were at the store that day. This came from a local thrift shop here in Dallas, or the Dallas area, and it was actually half off that day too. So I was super excited. I'm like, I don't care how long I have to keep her. I'm gonna keep her till she sells, and it was super rare find for me. So that's pretty much it. For my video today in regards to rare finds, and hopefully I do plan to find more rare things, and like I said, in the future make like a part 2, part 3, try to include some videos and pictures, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram, under GlamLifeBabe. I'm on X. You can shop with me on Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay. And again, look for me, or look for my shop in the future on Depop, Vinted, and Grailed. And I am not on Facebook Marketplace. I am not on TikTok. You have to do what makes you happy. Also, I'm on Pinterest as well. I do post photos on there with links, if something's available or if it's already sold. But I personally have always loved photography. I'm trying to do better with getting more into the videography. But that's pretty much it for today. So all my subscribers, thank you for watching, and if you're new, thank you for sitting in and joining, and I hope you subscribe, and thank you so much. Hope you have a good day.